Student Association is here to support the students within West Lothian College.
They're here to help the students.
It's a great place to come up if you've got any worries or any queries.
My role at the Student Association is Vice President of Sport and Fitness and Childcare.
My role within the Student Association is to represent the students within the computing and engineering departments.
Okay, I'm Vice President for Hair and Beauty Department.
I am the Student Association Development Officer here at West Lothian College.
I'm the Vice President of Business and Creative.
The Student Association is to be the Vice President for the Motor Mechanic and the Construction Department.
I am the Student Association President and I manage my VPs.
With the Student Association, I'm the Vice President for Hospitality and Communities.
I am the VP for Health and Social Care, Science and Social Science.
So that the students in our department could have more of a voice to make sure that every student in our college was being heard. And so far this year we've done, you couldn't count on 10 fingers the amount of things we've achieved this year.
I wanted to be a Vice President because I thought it would be a bit of fun, and I want to help people and want to give back to the college. I've got quite a lot out of it and I just want to help support the people while they're still here. It'll give me a lot of skills and it's going to benefit me if I then go on to run a spa or a salon in future as well.
I chose the role because I got involved with the Student Association when I started because I found it quite interesting and I wanted to get more involved. So when the role came up to apply and get elected to be VP or for Business Creative, that's kind of why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to be able to get that experience using the skills I've been learning in the course before to do it, and since doing it I've really enjoyed it. I've got to sit on the board and I've got to take part in these really interesting situations to actually develop my skills even more, and I really enjoy it.
Well, I choose to do this role because when I started studying 3 years ago, business management, I was a class rep and I really liked what the Student Association do. So I went for the position of Vice President and I won the elections. And after the experience of being a Vice President, I ran election for President and I really like it.
Well, last year in college I was well known from my sector. Pretty much everybody knew me as a person. So I wanted some changes in my sector as well. So that's why I chose this role and I thought I would be good in it.
I chose to do this role because I had taken part as a class rep last year and volunteer officer, and I just saw how important the Student Association was and I wanted to be part of that structure and part of the support network for the college and students.
I chose to do this role for the fact that when the position came up, I saw an opportunity to be able to help other people other than just myself or my friends. I was able to help others continue their path down the same path that I'd want to take. With childcare, there was a lot of people that seemed to have a lot of different issues that didn't involve classes whatsoever, so I thought I would give them a hand as well.
I have supported the Student Association from the very beginning, so we're now into, I think, our third or fourth year of developing the Student Association at West Lothian College, and in the very first year it was just about trying to get a president. In the second year it was about a president that all the students knew, because there was very little awareness of the Student Association. In the third year we not only had students knowing who the president was, but we managed to get accommodation and a base that was the Student Association area. Brilliant. And this year, I think the biggest development ever is we've now got a very strong president and 7 vice president roles in the Student Association. So I'm just really pleased to have supported the development of that association over the past while.
Yeah, I've worked with the Student Association over many years. In fact, the many years I've been at the college, I've been working with the groups. But working more recently with the association and many students across the college and the Erasmus project, the Voice of Europe, or the Young Voice of Europe, and that's been really an exciting project. It's been an opportunity to go away with students, to debate with students, to work with students and to support students in these projects. So it's been quite exciting and very enjoyable.
West Lothian College marketing team work with the Student Association
on projects such as the Student Association website, awareness raising of the Student Association, the campaign planning, and any design requirements.
We also help them with promotional goods that they may need and helping with their social media requirements.
Yes, my confidence is much better now, and the public speaking is much more easier now for me, because obviously English is not my first language. So when I started, I was really terrified to speaking, in the public, and now I just feel confident to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I, as I said, was in a background of hospitality, so it was kitchen work, it was restaurants, and I didn't really have that kind of admin side of things. So, answering telephones, going to conferences and meetings with managers, it's all been hugely beneficial, because as health and social care and social work, I'll probably have to do that kind of stuff, write reports, give presentations, and I've done all of that in this role.
Yes, I did benefit from the Student Association. I became a stronger person, I became more confident. I think that's the main part, being confident and helping other people as well in my sector. Yeah, that's all I think.
I feel I've become much more confident in things I do, including talking and other stuff, and I feel I'm also doing something good now rather than just my normal laziness.
I've benefited for the Student Association because in the past years I've been a class rep, and it helps to let you know what's going on in the college. It helps to keep the students involved with the lecturers of their departments, and also what works for the students in relation to their learning and how it can be adjusted or sorted within the departments.
I've gained a lot from being part of the Students Association. I've had quite a lot of training, including Scottish Mental Health First Aid. I've learned a lot of computer packages, and I've had a lot of public speaking and dealing with people, so a lot of personal interaction skills, which are going to do me quite a lot of good once I go out into industry.
Has gave me a big confidence boost doing this role this year. Not only it's put something amazing to put on my CV, but it's literally got me a new job. It's gave me the confidence and the skills to go out there and be interviewed and to get a job that I'm going for.
Has benefited me by giving me more confidence to speak to people, hold meetings and speak to lecturers, etc.
I've benefited from the Student Association quite well due to the fact of having that peer support within the team, who've been able to help us with, and even due to class, if there's obviously like James, who was able to help me with some of my classwork. It's also put me in the right direction for some of the stuff that I needed help with, such as different things for bursary, just on the outskirts, the bursary kind of thing that people don't really know about. And also the fact of the peer support for my work as it is right now. I'm just in work and comms, so it's good to know that I've had that help there and that I know about it.
The Healthy Body, Healthy Mind campaign on campus, and helping out a lot of the groups starting up. So clubs and societies like the archery club, the walking club, and just getting people more active and a bit more aware of their mental and physical health on campus.
Yes, I have actually created a new club, which is ESOL. ESOL is a club for students which English is not their first language, and we basically just started last month, and it will be online club. So everybody, even the part-time students, can attend that, and it will be huge support for every student from ESOL.
Well, I'm actually the second in chair for the Phoenix LGBT plus group within West Lothian College, which helps and supports, or is just a place where people who identify under the LGBT community can know that they can come to and feel safe and secure.
Within the college, I'm part of the rugby club that we currently have next week. We should still have our nationals, so we're pretty happy and eager about that one. So rugby's my main club that I'm with.
This year we're in academic year 2016-17, and I have to tell you, over the course of any college year there are so many great student events that are just so enjoyable. However, this year I think the standout event so far has been an event organised by HN Event students and other students, hosted over in the stadium as part of Lothian Football Club, which was them running an event called Pride of West Lothian Awards. So they ran a full-scale awards ceremony recognising volunteers in the community, and honestly on the night it was a professional, slick evening, and if you had been an observer not knowing anything about it, you'd have thought that was an entirely professionally run evening. It was just such a credit to the students.
So far this is actually my second year. I have enjoyed it from start to finish, and I would advise anyone to do it, what any age you are, go for it.
Probably going to Germany. It was the first time that I'd ever left Scotland and England. It was the first time I had been on a plane. It was just a massively fantastic experience. I loved every minute.
The best college experience we've had this year is working with the Student Association to promote and run a college open day on the 11th of March 2017. This event had over 400 people attend on the day, from people from the community to current students to prospective students to applicants and families of staff members. So that was a great event which was very successful. What's your favourite?
I really enjoyed working with the Student Association on Freshers' Fair because it's the start of a new term and everybody's kind of really excited to see what's going to happen, and it was even quite sunny this year, so
Experiences I've had this year with the College Students Association is going to the NUS conference. That was very lively political debate, got to meet a lot of other people in the same situation as me, and I got to get some really good ideas from what other people are doing in their institutions as well.
My favourite experience this year would be Michael, who's filming, being quiet for a whole day to fundraise. That was a good day for everybody, and making the Christmas plaques at Christmas time, because it brought everyone in our department close together, including the lecturers. Everybody just came together as a unit. I think that was our best experience.
The association is about, I think, teamwork, and it's about support. The Student Association is there for the students, and because it's run from students, it's their perspective, and it's about that feedback and partnership between the college and the staff and the students. So it's a huge supportive structure.
To me personally, it allows me to be the voice of the class for the students, to help them get through their academic year, and also me.
It means that, well, there is a few vice presidents, and they have each of them, they have different sectors, so we can help each other, we can share all the matters each other as well, and we're all supportive to each other. Also, I think it's a really good place for somebody who's got some problems, any problems basically. So I think it's a good place.
Student Association is a gateway to student experience.
I think the Student Association is, as the marketing team, I think the Student Association is our link to the students, our way of sending messages and communicating with the students directly.
What the Student Association means to me is support, valour, courage, all of that really. There's so much that the Student Association means to me, but I think it means not just to me, I think it means the same to all the different students across the college. As if they didn't exist, they wouldn't have the college experience they're having today. So in honesty, it's all about that support and that drive and determination that we have and they have to do their job to help students have the best experience possible.
Well, the Student Association is a fantastic group and organisation within our college, which helps support the delivery, helps support the students and helps support what we're trying to achieve and to deliver programmes that meet the needs of our young people. We talked earlier on about the Voice of Europe in our Erasmus project, but the Students Association really are the voice of the college, and it's the voice that we can listen to and we can share our experiences and develop and deliver our programmes to suit the needs and to be able to meet the future requirements of our local employers and beyond.
Well, it means a place where all students from different departments can get together, can do campaigns together, they can chat together, and it's the voice of all students.
Association to me is a voice for all the students around the college. It's where we're here so that every student's heard. Not one student went unheard this year. If anybody has even a small issue, they can come to us and it gets sorted, and I'm sure all our students would agree with that.
The Student Association means to me is it's there for students within West Lothian College to help them through their academic years at college. They're there to mediate between the college members and the college staff and the principal, etc., to make things the best they can be for any students.
Students Association, it's a big support network, and it's all about looking after each other. It could be in terms of on our own courses, it could be looking after the year below you, or it could just be helping someone when they actually need it in their personal life. So Students Association does all of these things.
To me, it means that students now have a chance for representation, which is very important because now they can be treated fairly and they'll have their say.
It means a helping hand. That means someone that's there to support you, and it's someone there to always have a listening ear for you, and someone there to support you through any means necessary, even something little daft like just want to come up for a cup of tea and just have a wee chat. There's someone going to be there for you.
The Student Association, to me, just absolutely reminds me entirely why we're all here. So it is about trying to strengthen, though, I think, the voice for some students. There's some students that are a wee bit quieter. They don't maybe like to come forward if things are troubling them. They maybe don't know who to go to. And I think there's a lot of students who are much more likely to come and make their views known to fellow students. So for that reason, I think the role is just invaluable.
Your
Voice.
voice
Voice.
only.
Louder.
Louder.
I'm never going to make the movies, right? Okay.
Start again. Start again.
First of all, you forgot your name, so go ahead and sing along. Yeah.